The Americans started off the day with a famous win. Right now, it is one of the 4 teams who could lift the cup here in Los Angeles, Fiji, up against number 15 ranked Wales. The Fijians are unbeaten in this fixture over the last 12. They will be heavy favorites here. And the Welsh, somewhat emotional for them as the format changes slightly next year for British players. Could this be the last time we see a Welsh Sevens team run out on the HSBC World Series? That Fijian team is packed with talent and danger men throughout. For the likes of Luke Treherne, who will captain this Welsh side, this could be an emotional tournament for them. But a big ask up against favorites Fiji.
Absolutely, I mean, incredible. It's always a moment of incredible pride when you get to run out and represent your country. And for these Welsh players, as you mentioned, they could be the last Welsh players to play on the HSBC World Rugby Sevens Series. So they'll want to make sure they end it on a high note. So many great moments for the Welsh Sevens team over the years, and they'll want to make sure this tournament ends that really on a high note for them.
Well, no surprise to anyone who's ever been anywhere near the HSBC Sevens World Series. There is massive Fijian support in the stadium. Great presence in this Melanesian nation in Southern California, right across the Western United States and Canada, and they love to come and support the World Sevens. The Blue Wigs will be out. Luke Treherne to get us underway. He goes short. Ball doesn't travel 10 meters. Free kick to Fiji.
Mistake from the Welsh, uncharacteristic error from Treherne, and frustrating for them. We've seen it too many times today, really, for players of this caliber. The unforced error on the kickoff, and you're trying to get fine margins. You're trying to hit it 11 meters for your man to run onto, but better to be slightly safer, make your runners run slightly more, than give that prime attacking opportunity.
Fiji, full stride through Othagi. Stolen, though, for the Welsh. Good defense from them.
Stephen.
And Fiji penalized the breakdown.
Clean up.
Quick tap from Chris Smith. They want to get going, this Welsh team. As we said, only one draw in the last 12 matches for Wales when they have met. Treherne never quitting. Spinning there, a bit of contact perhaps above the shoulder line, but play on, said our referee. That is Nick Hogan, the New Zealander, in charge. Fijian one short for the moment as there's a equipment failure. The boot is off, but with that penalty they'll have another shot to get him back into the game.
Yeah, you often see the players running around with one shoe on, but he decided he's sweeping, he can chill back there and put his shoe back on. And the rest of the team did the work for him.
Well, if there's one nation that could probably win a series event without their shoes, it probably is the Fijians. It is the norm on the islands to see young people playing sevens with no boots. Right now, it's the big boys on what must be said is a gorgeous surface here at the home of the LA Galaxy of the Major League Soccer in the United States. Incredible environment here to play sevens here in Los Angeles.
It really is a beautiful stadium, and yeah, sevens players, I mean, we get to play all over the world in incredible environments. This is another one. Uncharacteristic error from Fiji there. I mean, you usually see them tossing the ball around so carefreely, but they're just straight into his hands and it goes down.
And just to translate that statistic that's come up on your screen, their ruck to try ratio is something we've started looking at, is 1-to-1. So it's a team that doesn't like to hit rucks. They've scored a try every time they've had a ruck. They offload so much that the ruck is not a big stat in their game. This time, my Samoa is penalized. The Welsh looking really good here in the first couple of minutes, barring that mistake of Jinxcombe.
Yeah, frustrating for the Welsh. There was some space in front of him, and you cannot afford those sort of errors against Fiji. To expand on that stat, I mean, when you're defending against a team who doesn't take breakdowns, it just really limits your opportunities to get those turnovers. And for Fiji, who have so many deadly runners, the more time they have the ball, the more likely they are to score. And when they're not even hitting the breakdowns, you can't take the ball away from them. And that makes it really difficult for the defense.
Fiji, a team that's really had 2 different seasons. They started in Dubai with uncharacteristic 4th and 9th places. And in the last 4 events, they've got 4 medals to show, 2 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. So normal service resumed. And they're looking to go the gold again here in Los Angeles. Awkward ruck there. The Welsh player isn't able to get out of there. Fiji comfortable looping these passes into midfield until eventually someone decides to go. Mothanathagi often has success when that's the formula. Oh, stop and go midfield twice. Gallardo. Again, what a sight when a Fijian's jumping up in front of you. You know he's going to land and push off. First score on this one. Much the delight of the Fijian fans.
Good try there from Fiji, working the ball side to side, as we mentioned, not taking any breakdowns. As soon as the tackler gets a hand on the ball carrier, tossing it to his supporting players. And Nanduvalo doesn't need a second invitation, brushes off the Welsh defender, goes around the outside, comes all the way, it's right near the post, and gives the conversion for Fiji the opportunity to go 7-0 up at the beginning of this game. Been a bit scrappy so far, but Fiji do strike first here against Wales.
Nanduvalo. Always take the corners. They know their sevens game. The Fijian fans come and sit in the corners, and they get moves like that to watch from their beloved team. There's the call. The team will have 4 or 5 kick options. Going to his left. And there's that big volleyball spike. Luke Tahern almost got onto it before the Fijians, but they've got possession. And even though it's less than 2 minutes to go, it looks like the Fijians are heating up. No one to offload to, although eventually he does. Still no rucks. They're still keeping that ball alive. The drop pass. Bukuyaro. Good work from Swanek. Makes his tackle there. But loping into midfield is Talatholo. Oh, great interplay. Such ease on the ball, and another try for Fiji.
Talatholo goes in under the post, and for all their fight and graft in the early stage of this game, Welsh starting to slip off. They've got 7 in their front line, so really shouldn't get overloaded out wide as they did there. And once Fiji, they had the 3-on-2, the Welsh defenders were sliding right across, and I mean, it really is amazing. Big men like Talatholo, well, they can't only run over you, they can't throw the offload behind your back, they can also step you, which is just so devastating to defend against.
Well, looks like an experienced veteran, but such is the depth of this Fijian sevens community. It's only his 5th World Series event. 6'3", 112 kilograms. Conversion is good. And that is the formula for Fijian try. 6 passes, defenders beaten, 3 offloads. Incredible stuff. That ball didn't go 10.
We saw that error cost the Welsh earlier. We'll see if Wales can make Fiji pay here with only 10 seconds left in the half. Here we go. You've got one opportunity. What can you create before halftime? Try and get back into this match and give yourself some momentum as you start that second half.
Pool C action here. This is the dying moments of the first half. Ireland have started this pool with a victory over France. Wales looking, as you said, to get back into this one. Down 2 converted tries. Oh, nice offload out of the tackle. It's caught the Fijians. Claim for a penalty, but the ball's actually gone backwards off a Fijian hand, so not so. Fijians off their feet. Still opportunity for Wales. Nice stuff right through the middle. Morgan Williams backs himself from 15 meters, comes off the left foot. Wales gets their first try.
Morgan Williams striking back for the Welsh. Probably what they deserved from those first 5 minutes, but they really did give Fiji a good bout. This is one of the, they haven't had much possession in this game. There was space and numbers out wide. Morgan Williams backs himself, uses that left foot sidestep, and has just enough power to get there over the line and strike back for the Welsh. And now that's the momentum for them.
Thumbs up all round. And crucially, The try scored near the post, making that conversion relatively easy. Luke Treherne gets his Welsh side within one try of the great Fijians. They're up 14 points to 7. Well, we mentioned Pool C kicked off earlier with a hotly contested match. Ireland up against France. Let's hear from sideline with Harry McNulty.
Harry, congratulations. A great win early on. Talk us about lasting out that French side.
Yeah, the French are a great side. Play some really good rugby, and we played them so much over the years. It's always a big test for us. I think we were maybe a bit of a slow start. Like, you know, we got the first try, but I think we could have brought a bit more power, a bit more pace to it. But look, we held out, and the result went our way in the end, so it's good.
I know you love the beach and the outdoors. What's it like being back in LA?
Oh my God, I miss LA so much. What a brilliant city. Managed to show the guys around. Went to all the different cities, Venice, Santa Monica, Beverly Hills. We did a lot, and we've had a real great blast since we've been here.
Well, awesome, Harry. All the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
What is it with Harry McNulty and underpants? I did an interview with him in Vancouver, and his trousers got dropped by his teammates, and he had a lovely background accompaniment there. We are in LA, all sorts of characters. Wales will be happy with that last minute of action. Looking for anything. They have not made a cup quarterfinal since 2017. Fiji to kick off. They've got a 7-point lead here in Pool C action in Los Angeles. They go left. This one does travel 10. It's bobbled. Gone forward.
Can't afford to make mistakes like that against Fiji. You just had the good moment to end the first half. You want to ride that, you want to keep that going. Fiji perhaps knowing that, putting lots of pressure on that kickoff and forcing the error from the Welsh. Now we'll see. The first half, the Welsh defence held up pretty well early on, and it wasn't until the latter stages that Fiji came through. We'll see if Fiji can strike here immediately in the second half.
Quick pick for the Fijians, going with the flow. Again, so comfortable playing with width. Now the decision to come back in field from Manduvalu. Good work from the Welsh in defense. They've stolen the ball back. That could be trouble. That's a high tackle, but no card. Play on. Quick tap from the Welsh. Looking to even this one up. Credit these youngsters. Back themselves in defense and trying to turn that defensive turnover into attack here. Quick rollover from Morgan Chanowski. Oh, that's a tough call. The referee saying that he was held after he was tackled. So Fiji trying to give this crowd something, but another steal from the Welsh defense. Fijians guilty, not getting support to that breakdown, and it is the youngster off the bench, Ewan Pearce-Jones. So dangerous in earlier stops on the series. Oh, a sublime pass over the top, out of the contact, and Luke Treherne will have a famous moment to get the second try for Wales. Does he get it down? Yes.
Yeah, I know.
But what a pass. Madison out of the contact.
Fantastic pass, a bit of Fijian offload brilliance displayed by the Welsh there, allows them to get on the board and pull within 2 points. And this was a fantastic pass out of the tackle, starts to lose sight of him, draws in the Fijian defenders, and then Treherne has the foot race and enough speed to go down in the corner. Really started for me with 2 great turnovers in the breakdown from the Welsh. Fiji had allowed themselves to get a bit isolated. They sometimes like to do that and then throw the ball out of contact, but the Welsh were in on it so quickly. They got hands on the ball carrier, got hands on the ball before Fiji were able to offload from the ground, got the turnovers, and it pays off with the Welsh try. Conversion here is no good, so Wales still 2 points back, but now we've got a match here as we look at the last 4 minutes.
Well, Luke Treherne with his 66th try on the World Series made his debut back in 2015 on the Gold Coast. Wales just down by that conversion. They'll be very confident, very happy with their defense thus far, denying the Fijians here in the second half and creating a couple of turnovers. Will that be the story of this match, or will this Fijian power come through? Both teams appealing to the referee, and it's the Welsh who have been penalized. The calm before the storm. Here they go. Around the corner and just to straighten up. Just burying the attack. Outstanding work from Fijians. Giuseppe Massi, see if he gets it down or not. The referee's going to have a look. Yeah, the truck's going to get to work here. A little bit casual there from Massi, despite the brilliant run. Sorry, it's Nathungu. I think he gets it down just before his shoulder hits the whitewash.
Yeah, I think he does get that down, but looked like his first attempt to ground it.
You may award the try.
Went against his leg, is awarded the try. Fiji strike back, came from the turnover, and then simple things there on the outside. The switch on the outside drew in two Welsh defenders, and then able to cut back and go through was Nathungu.
Waisea Nathungu in full flight. That's his 109th try on the HSBC World Series. So the 7-pointer means Wales are 2 points adrift here. Pool C action. There's the big punch. Wow! I think that's a world record. Highest knockback from a kickoff ever. And now it's Fiji with their fans loving it. Again, the Welsh, they bend but they don't break. And they've won the penalty here. Outstanding work. No quit. That's Tom Brown off the bench who won that penalty.
Fantastic cover defense there from the Welsh. You thought Fiji were in, they had numbers flying through.
So a ball kept in play. Jerry Tuhai off the bench, fresh. Flat ball. That hand like a dinner plate, the ball being waved around, and now there's the change of pace. Right through the middle, a scything run. Beautiful stuff from Fiji. Every element of their attacking game on display for that try.
Manduvalo once again going in for the try. Key talisman for this Fijian attack. And yeah, when they flood those numbers through, they hit onto the ball with such pace. We see he's flying onto the ball, that change of pace. And the Welsh defenders just not able to react to that slight change of direction. It's one of the things these Fijians do so well.
Manduvalo getting his second try. His 25th on the series. Oh, and what a clean, beautiful strike. Madison can be proud of that one.
Yeah, beautiful kick from Temba, really pulled it through. Angled really nicely. And if you can add those conversions from wide, it just allows you to continue building leads and pile up points.
And they've done that despite the early resistance from the Welsh. Is the Fijians pulling away here. Less than a minute to play. Ball's out. Brown cleans up. Carry there from Callum Williams. Fiji not rolling away. Quick tap. Try score. Morgan Williams brought down, but they've stretched the Fijians and see what they get coming back. Oh, that's nice work. A couple of quick steps from Pierce Jones. Again, Fiji penalized. They're probably happy to give them away at this stage, Madison.
Yeah, as you get to this latter stage of the second half, you've got the lead. You want to kind of slow the game down, allow your defense a chance to recover. Welsh here trying to get one more try. It's been a strong performance from them, both really in attack and defense. They've made Fiji work for this, so we want to end it off on a high note.
Yeah, there's been some positives there. They've done the jersey proud. Not the result they wanted, but they've got more to come in the form of Ireland and France here in Pool C. Good width. Chip Hugh's going to be proud of this group. They've worked hard here. It's a formidable Fijian team. And a quick catch and pass doesn't quite come off. So it's going to be Fiji. Big first statement for them here in Los Angeles. They win this one over Wales, 28 points to 12. So the first round of matches out of the way in the heat here in Los Angeles. Respect from both groups of players.